Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in
the Jets offense in the midst of a perfect season. They get their Rodgers going to the air to start things out.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango.
To the sideline and incomplete. But partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they...
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now the first carry here for the running back.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. He was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there. Didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat, wouldn't they? Because last week, he was spectacular.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Hey, I think he's locked in.
On second down, here's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone.
And New York set to take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Now he's loose again. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets are able to extend their lead.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be... Rodgers now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running out as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
2nd and 5.
Rodgers again now.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New A great effort there. 56 yards.
And the Jets are able to widen their advantage. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Rodgers now on first down. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books.
From the 35, here's the second down and 6.
Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Whoa! It still won't go down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying it. Now Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Rodgers going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Rodgers throwing here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Now Rodgers on 1st and 10.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Now, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense